Hello, hello, hello. Let's pretend we're on the phone. Hi, how are we? I'm doing okay. So right now, if you hear a background sound, it's because I'm sitting right above the heater in my room because it's freezing and my room never, I don't know why my room is just unlucky. I don't get the heating or the AC and stuff as easily as some of the other rooms. And see, usually that's when I would stop what I'm doing and complain about that for 10 minutes about why in the house that I live in, I don't have good AC circulation or heating circulation. Well, I'm trying to do less of that. I've recorded 2 episodes before this that I don't think is ever going to air. Excuse me. Because I'm always finding a reason to be pissy. Always. And sometimes I have to sit there and be like, girl, is it ever that deep? Truly, is it ever that deep? In my life, no. Because I am so extremely privileged. I have a job. I quit my job at Walgreens to get a different job at Whole Foods that will pay me less. And the reason I can pay less is because I know I'm still going to survive, I can sit here and say, with this one job, I didn't have any money and I was always hungry and yada, yada, yada. But, at the end of the day, I never starved. I lost weight, but we act like I don't always want to lose weight. So really, what a privilege. Who doesn't want to lose weight every once in a while? Maybe I have an eating disorder. That's a different subject. But my point is, I think I complain so much. I complain so fucking much. And I've realized that it is tiresome to listen to, totally, but it's also tiring to say all the time. It's like I'm bringing my own mood down, which is totally unnecessary. So today I'm gonna just talk like I do every fucking episode, but I'm going to talk and I'm going to attempt to not complain about everything I'm saying as I'm talking. We'll see how it goes. Can't hold me fucking accountable. Okay, first off, I am wait, let me check my email. This is going to actually add on to it. Well, let's see. Any updates? No. Okay, well, let me tell you. So, I was sent an email along with a lot of other students that I'm going to be one of the dramatic writing ambassadors for TV Fest, which means there's going to be hotels and transportation and a cool pass. That means that I'm an ambassador, I guess, which is so cool. Now, one of the reasons I'm upset about it is because obviously you don't get your own room. You're sharing a room. It's going to be 4 students to a room. Unfortunately, I don't have many friends at school, which is fine. I don't spend a lot of time at school, unfortunately. I spend a lot of it at work. Which is something I want to change. Great for me to change it last second. But, still, something I want to change. And so I emailed so many people. I emailed or DM'd or texted 4 people to be like, hey, I saw your name on the list. I would love to be, room buddies. Whatever. Right? And so I texted 4 people that I'm minorly close to, because I'm unfortunately not close to anyone on the list all that much. And 3 of them said no, pretty much. Or 2 of them said no, 2 of them didn't respond. Which is fine, because honestly, if I was on the list and I had 3 friends on the list and we had all decided let's be on the list, and someone emailed me that I only talked to in class a couple of times, said, hey, do you want to be roommates? I'd also say no to them. So it's not nothing against them, just more against me. I just wish I had more friends in class, but I feel like that's very common. There's one other person I can text, but I think she has friends too. Well, I know she definitely has friends, but sometimes she's extremely friendly. Let me email her as well. Sometimes this is me getting used to saying no. Room buddies? ? Yeah. Oh my God, I can find myself a fucking river. Literally. I just wish that. Okay, so this is my thing. Unfortunately, I am unfortunately a very shy person. Not a lot of people who are my close friends may know that, but in the beginning I'm very shy, and I hear that comes across as like fake or bitchy or whatever, which is unfortunate because I never mean to make it come out that way. Sometimes after I heard that a lot of people think that when they first met me, they thought I was like bitchy or something. I was like, okay, let me change my voice. And so I literally did. And so whenever I start a job or I meet new people, usually at a job, but I'll say, hi, and I'll talk like this to everyone. So everyone thinks, oh, she's shy. She's not a bitch that is too stuck up. Because I'm never thinking, yeah, fuck everyone else here. I don't want to be friends with anyone here. I'm always thinking, man, I don't know anyone in this class, and everyone's a better writer than me, and oh, golly gee. That's literally what I'm always thinking. I'm either thinking that, or I'm thinking, man, there's a lot of white people in this room. Or a combination. Man, there's a whole lot of white people in this room, and the only other black student in this room is a better writer than me, so fuck me. And also I'm thinking, why does everyone say my name wrong? I've said it correctly 3 times, and now I don't know how to correct you without seeming like a bitch. I need to work on it. I did not just read this. Hey, comma, I saw so-and-so's email about this, if you already have a group and you need another member, I would love to join in if that's all right. See, literally, how do I make this sound so meek and sad? If that's all right, send. She's a very nice student, so maybe she'll let me join her. But, of course, if she doesn't, that doesn't make her mean. It just means we're not close friends, which we're not. And that's how it is. A part of me, so it's very nice. I'm very happy to be one of the ambassadors. I don't know what made me qualify to be an ambassador. I don't know who, like if there was a list of students and all the professors got together and talked about it, and I don't know who put my name on the list. I truly don't, because I don't particularly think I'm a significant enough person to be a part of this. Because I'm looking at some of the other people and I'm like, oh, these are like the cool people. These are the cool kids. These people can really write. These people know Adobe better than me, all that shit. But, yeah. It's maybe, I don't know how she got this name from, honestly. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what's the common similarity? We're not even all seniors up here. I assumed, oh, maybe they're all seniors, but that's not true. Because then if it was all seniors, I'd be like, oh, that's how I got there, I'm a senior. But no, that's not here either. I guess maybe I've made somewhat of an impact to any of my professors. Maybe one of them likes me. Enough with the self-deprecation. So it's my last quarter here at SCAD. I have 9 weeks left, and I have no idea what I'm doing after this. I have not the slightest idea. I think in one of the recordings I talked about this, but I'm not gonna post that one because it was just so sad, so pitiful. And it was, what was it about? It was this is the dream. That's what it was. So, want to hear the dream? The dream is, and this is all eventually. I know it's not going to happen tomorrow. I know it's not going to happen my first year out of college. I know. I'm not so boastful. But the dream is, is I start as an assistant somewhere. I work myself up to being in the staff room. I kiss enough ass and I impress enough people, and maybe I'm just really nice. Some people are just nice. I realize in Hollywood, either you're just super nice and that's how you got the role, or you're a nepo baby, or you're super talented. But sometimes you see very untalented people on screen and you're just like, you must be super nice, or your fucking father is the producer of this. I'm so sorry. But hopefully I can be super nice. I think I'm a good writer too, but I don't know if I'm level. And so, work myself up to be a staff writer, okay? That means I get to be in the writer's room, which always sounds so cool. It's like I wake up, we all drink coffee together. They always make us, one of my professors say, yeah, the first hour you just talk and interact and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool. It's a built-in friendship is in my head. So now you guys have to like me. Or I'll be, meek again in the writer's room, and I'll be like, oh, wow. Oh, oh man. That's also very likely. But I'll keep doing the staff's room until one day I get to do some producing stuff, and I get to be in charge of this, and I get to be in charge of that, until finally I pitch to the production company, and I say, hey, Jordan Peele of Monkey Paw Productions. I don't know who you pitch to at Monkey Paw Production. I doubt you're pitching to Jordan Peele himself. I'm sure he's extremely busy. But, I do know the list. I do actually know the list of names of everyone that works at Monkey Paw Productions. So I'm sure it's one of them. And we're probably the assistant first. Marissa Tucson, I don't know how to say her last name. And I'm going to pitch to her, and then I'm going to pitch to the boss, and then maybe I pitch to the boss. And at the final boss, he's going to be like, whoa, you have passed the test, Sailor. You can now be a showrunner of your own show, right? And so the show would be so cool and so amazing, and I already had the idea, but I'm sure by then it'll have to be different or whatever, right? You don't get to write the stuff you dreamt up in college, I hear. And I'm going to get a group of great writers, and I'm going to, we're going to write this show, and we're going to have so many amazing people cast in it, and it's going to be so cool, and it's going to be nominated for the Emmys. And then I'm going to be at the Emmy thing, and they're going to say, so best writer or whatever for a limited series goes to Sailor Hunter. And then I'm going to be like, me? Oh my God, wow, that's crazy. And I'll be crying and all that stuff, and I'll run up on stage, and I'll be like, thank you. Then I'm going to run backstage, and my husband, Jacob Elordi, is going to be like, I'm so proud of you, Sailor. And I'm going to be like, thank you, Jacob Elordi. And then we're going to kiss and live happily ever after. If not Jacob Elordi, whoever was the big guy at the time, 10 years from now, that's who I'm getting married to, I'm assuming. Yeah, doesn't that sound nice? It's sad because there really isn't a plan to. The plan really is to make it to the top and marry Jacob Elordi, or whoever was the top at the time. But it's also extremely scary because there's now less of a rubric, because I think in high school, in school, in high school, then in college, it's very like, obviously you're going to do this step next. Even when I made it to college and I started working full time, which was never wanted, but I didn't want to stress my parents out and bullshit, I'm sure. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to work full time, I'm going to do this. All of that even seemed easy. It's just retail. It's just customer service. I apply to all of them, and I go to the meetings, or I go to the interviews knowing I have the job, honestly. I'm never really worried at a job interview that I don't have the job, because in my head I'm like, it's customer service. I can serve customers. I can. I know I can. And there's a customer in line right now. You want me to check her out or not? You know what I'm saying? It feels like easy to, I don't know. It sucks. It's not fun to work full time and go to school full time. But at the end of the day, it has been, I've been doing it, and I'm tired every day, but it's doable, clearly. I'm not so extremely talented, Will. I would dare to say it's hard, I'm sure, like, being a mom in Gaza is hard. Being a full-time student employee, that's the easy stuff. That's the stuff that you praise the Lord for, because you have the privilege of going to school in the first place. Even though I complain about school all the time and I hate it, but I have to understand that I am extremely lucky to participate in it, of course. And now that I've done it, I'm afraid that I've been working too much, because in my head I was like, well, I need to pay bills. I need to pay my fucking bills, don't I? God damn it. and then I'm going to apply for all these jobs, and they're gonna be like, so what's your background, what work experience do you have in films? And I'm gonna say, well, practically none, but I did work the photo departments at Walgreens a lot. And hey, if you know how the photo department in Walgreens is during Christmas time, like, let me tell you, I can handle whatever being a production assistant. Because in my head, I really can. I think I can. Tell me to do something, like, I've cleaned shit up off the floor, okay? I can grab everyone coffee if you need me to. But if I was hiring a production assistant, I'd much rather grab the film students that worked in production, every other weekend, instead of the girl who worked at Walgreens for a year. You know what I mean? And so that's why I get a little nervous that I'm going to graduate here, and all my hard work, I was focusing on the wrong stuff. And I should have just taken out a bigger loan. But sometimes I look at my loan right now and I'm like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God. It's insane. It's insane that a number can be that high. Because I looked at how much they want me to pay in a lifetime. Oh my fucking God. When I tell you I need to be rich, I don't have a choice. And honestly, looking at how much they're going to want me to start paying in 2025, I need to be rich quick, okay? I need to scam some people out of their money, okay? If anyone has a great idea, like some Ocean's 8 shit, put me along. Like I said, I can do the job. I clean shit off the floor. I can steal a couple of, priceless rubies. Easy peasy. Let's find as long as we have a good way of money laundering it so I can pay these goddamn fucking bills, I'm good. Another plan is, if I can't pay the bills, the other plan is to move to Sweden and give up citizenship. I'm okay with giving up American citizenship. I think I am. I'd be sad not to see my family as often, but I can visit, can't I? I just don't know how that whole thing works, and it makes it sound like they still want you to pay taxes. I mean, they still want you to pay your loans even after not being a citizen anymore. But in my head, I'm like, well, what did I get out of it? I didn't even get to touch this money once. Privilege of being able to go to school, but let's not pretend like it's not a little bit of a scam, right? You're telling me it costs all of this much? You're telling me it costs all of this much? Okay, yeah. Wow, inflation's a fucking bitch. It's insane how everything has inflated except pay. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Whatever, we were on strike. We got whatever we got, right? I'm not part of the union yet, but I'm assuming that I will be eventually. You gotta spend money to make money. That's the system. That's the game. Trying to get in your mind. But in all honesty, I quit Walgreens, as we know, and I didn't work there for a full year. I worked there for almost a full year. It would have been a full year if I stayed there for one more month, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. I think it was as I was mopping up this shit off the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna keep mentioning that. I really am. That's what broke me. Or maybe what broke me is that after Christmas break and stuff, and I came back, I went to work one day and I was like, oh my God, I hate it here. The customers are so evil, and I just realized it's not worth it. Yeah, I think that's what really got me. It's just the evil fucking customers. And I think that's retail in general, I've learned. Customers are evil, and they all think the world is against them. All of them. Because they come at you already mad about something. They think that you personally has ruined their day. And, I can't even hate them because I'm like that too sometimes. I get it. But it is extremely arrogant. You think I have time out of my day to ruin yours, bitch? No, I don't. You want the fucking return, I'll give you the return. If I could give you $20 out of this register without getting fired, I would, so you can get on my fucking face, Nothing you tell me makes me have sympathy if you're gonna yell it. Right? You make me more angry, actually. I'm like, oh no, did that return all work? Well, maybe I shouldn't fix it for you. But I always do, unless if I literally can't, because it's easier that way, right? And still, sometimes they won't say thank you. Sometimes they'll complain as you're doing it. They'll call you outside of your name. Any little thing you do is too much. I had one woman, she was mad that we were selling spicy gummy bears. We sold spicy gummy bears, and she's like, everything doesn't need to be fucking spicy. And I was like, bitch, you think I invented spicy gummy bears? You think before I put on my Walgreens tag, I came here and pitched to my manager, and I said, hey, manager, hey, I got this great idea. And there's me smoking a cigar in one hand, and I have a top hat in the other. Spicy gummy bears, it's all the rage on the TikTok. Spicy gummy bear, yeah, that's right. And I got it sold, and now that's why it's on the front register, because I'm gonna, like, why are you upset about the spicy gummy bears, ma'am? Just don't buy it. Don't buy it then. Literally. There's so much stuff. Yeah. I used to do? I used to retell the stories of every annoying customer that's ever come in my head. The worst ones, right? And I was about to go on a list on every rude customer I've ever had. Because I have it listed in my head. Sometimes I even want to write them down. But then I realize, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Because what difference does it make? It's happened now. And they left. You may or you may not ever see them again. And they got to spend the rest of their day miserable. And you're going to let them ruin your day too? You're going to let them ruin your day 5 days, or, in the future, just because you remembered them? Because you remembered, that was so fucking annoying. Who cares? You care, but why do you care, They're not there. They're not hurting you anymore. The memory itself is irritating you. They're the unfortunate shopper that's came into the store in a bad mood. And you're this poor son of a bitch that had to check them out, but it's done now. It really is just too bad. And it's not their fault. It's definitely over capitalism or whatever, right? The idea, everything's already so expensive now. So, of course, when you have to spend your money somewhere else, it's going to annoy you. Yeah, in fact, every time I have to take my card out and I'm buying something that isn't explicitly fun, it does kind of piss me off. It's like, why do I have to pay for pads? I'm on my fucking period, and now you want me to go buy a pad or a tampon or a cup or, whatever you use? Yeah, let's get pissed. Well, why isn't this free? Well, what the fuck? Well, now, okay, yeah. Oh, and you're telling me they raised the prices? Oh, 2 for $10, 2 for fucking 10. Well, I remember a year ago it was 2 for fucking 8. Now it's 2 for 10. It's added by $2 goddamn. Well, let me just buy it because fuck, I'm gonna get my period again next month. Let me make my way to the fucking cash register. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. She looked at me weird. Why the fuck did she look at me? Oh, she thinks she's so funny. Yeah, I'm on my period. I need to buy some fucking pads. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, see? You can get there fast. And I get it. And it's not the unfortunate shopper's fault. It's societies. Well, no, it's capitalism. It's the value of money. It's what we decided the value of money is, which is all made up. Yeah, money is evil. Money is the root of all evil because it's not fucking real. It's not real. We're not even based off of the gold base anymore, whatever. We're based off of the vibe. We're based off of vibes. Because of bad vibes, there are people who are homeless. I mean, what other reason could there be? What's a good reason for homeless people to exist? And we could say, well, they gambled the money away. They drank the money away. They do drugs. They do this. They do that. Okay, sure, okay. Can you imagine sleeping on the street sober? Goodness gracious. Some of you guys can't go throughout the day without vaping, and all you have to do is go to school. You're telling me you sleep on the street sober? Fuck off. Yeah, you're gonna do some fucking drugs. You're homeless. You don't have a house to go to. Oh my God. And now you have to be sober on top of that? Lord. I don't think so. You're gonna start drinking. How else fall asleep easier? The day's shorter that way. And the only reason people are actually homeless is because they can't afford a house. They can't afford to have a roof over their head. That's the only reason. Why can't they afford to have a roof over their head? Because we said that the roof has to cost $1,000 a month, and they make $999 a month. Yeah, and that makes you homeless. $1 off. when you say it like that, it sounds fucking ridiculous, doesn't it? Especially when there's so many fucking empty houses. Y'all ever been to Detroit? God damn. How are there so many empty houses and so many homeless people? Something's not adding up. Or maybe it adds up perfectly and we're just not doing anything about it. Especially in America. There's really no reason for such a fucking wealthy country to have this many homeless people. It's a fucking shame how we don't take care of each other here in this country. And it's because we don't think we have to take care of each other, and it's sad. And that's why we're okay with not taking care of people who look different than us or who are outside of our country. Like, that's why it's so easy to think of people in Gaza as all of Hamas. All of them. Every single Palestinian person is Hamas. All of them. Every single one of them. Which is why we... Because that's the only excuse I keep hearing from the IDF and from the fucking American government for giving Israel so much money. We're trying to get rid of Hamas. Okay. It's so weird that while we're trying to get rid of Hamas, this terrorist group that I guess came from nowhere, right? It's so weird how we don't say how they came from or where they showed up from. They just showed up one day. No one talks about where. I'm being sarcastic. We know how they came up. It's kind of direct result from something else that happened, huh? And then one day we're like, and they always say the technology is so advanced and hey, our bombs have great target and everything. If the bombs are so greatly targeted or whatever, it's really weird how we just kill so many babies in the practice of it too. And so many men and children and women, just innocent people, dead. Not even dead, some of them. Buried under rubble, alive. Have you been buried alive? Have you guys seen that Ryan Reynolds movie before he decided he was going to play himself in every movie? Yeah. Being buried alive. And then knowing, okay, I'm going to die after this. Because you are. Because no one else can get you out of there. And half of the people around there who may be able to... Half the people who may be trying to help you get out are... missing limbs now, so they only have one arm to dig you out of this rubble. The other person is taking care of their crying baby that's having a fucking heart attack from the sound of the bombs and fear. And you're like a 10-year-old girl, and 10-year-old girls are not usually strong enough to lift chunks of buildings off of them. And then you die. For no other reason than because you are Palestinian. And someone else wants the land that you live on. And then you come to a place like America, the dream was the American dream and all that stuff with an abundance of money and an abundance of stuff, always being told that we need to buy more and more stuff, always in a bad mood because the things we want to buy is so expensive. And you buy all this junk and it's still hard for you to pay your rent on time and yada, yada, yada. And as you're doing it and you pass the empty, abandoned houses and you pass the homeless man in the street and you pass the Tesla beside you and you ask yourself, wow, this is the dream? Okay. What was the point of that? Exactly. What was I trying to say? I was trying to say America is so privileged and it's crazy how we pretend we're not and how we all fall into a system that doesn't actually exist. It is an imagination that benefits only one group of people. Okay, now let me stop pretending like I talk about politics and shit. Not that I think that's very political, but it does feel like I started talking about it from nowhere. So one more thing I want to talk about. What have I talked about today? I've talked about, good question. Oh, school, fear of school and all that stuff, yeah. And quitting my job. That's what I was going to say. So I quit the job because I've decided I'm only going to do things that bring me happiness. I think in the first episode I talked about hating all men. But what is better to say is that men simply do not bring me happiness. They don't. They really don't. I don't care how big how... I think my mouth is trying to tell me stop saying things like that. So that's why I stumbled upon it. No need to go back. It doesn't matter how cute you are. Let's go with that. You don't, make me a happier person spending time with you. Spending your money on me now, that may work out. But until you give me the money explicitly and let me pay off my credit card bill, I guess it's not. It's limited happiness. So that's why I tossed men out. The reason I left Walgreens is because I'm not happy there. I'm not happy being screamed at by all unhappy customers, And to me, it's not worth it. And I get the whole idea that's like, well, jobs aren't going to be fun. Jobs aren't going to make you happy. I don't think I deserve to be miserable. I'm at work all the time. The majority of your life awake, it feels like you're at work, right? It feels like it. Maybe it's not true, but it sure fucking feels like it. That's why shows like The Office and Parks and Rec are so popular. So, there's really not a reason for me to be miserable at a place where I'm going to spend the majority of my life. It feels like people are trying to lie to me and say, well, that's how life is meant to be. I don't think so. So I left Walgreens to try a new job. We'll see how it is. Maybe I'll be miserable there and I'll quit. Maybe I'll be miserable in the production industry universe, because I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, well, how do you expect to make it in your career if you don't want to keep a job? Hey, guys, maybe I'll quit that too. My whole point of being here is to enjoy it. We're so here limited. I'm going to enjoy my life. And sometimes that means not working a job that I hate. Unless if I feel it to be absolutely necessary. Unless if it brings me more joy outside of work. Like if I work a job I hate so much, but it gives me so much fucking money. Like for a long time, that was Walgreens. I didn't particularly like it, but it gave me so much more money than I was used to that it was more fun for me, But now I was like, oh, I can deal with less money because I'm spending it on junk anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to focus on things that bring me happiness. So I quit my job. I'm quitting men. And guess what I also got rid of? Social media. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? Obviously, I had to lick my lips. Obviously, I am, posting clips of this on Instagram and stuff. But that's on my iPad. You think I'm walking around with my iPad and I'm opening the Instagram app and scrolling through it on my iPad? Because I'm not. I'm literally just not. So I deleted off my phone, at least, all social media. Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. Does that consider? I do have Pinterest here still. Do I have Pinterest here? Okay, I do have Pinterest here. I do love Pinterest. Because Pinterest isn't particularly a great social media. It just really isn't. If you're trying to be social, it sure isn't. One of the problems with Pinterest, though, is, I don't know if you guys noticed, I spend so much time on the covers of my fucking podcast episodes. And I don't know if you noticed, all those photos are from Pinterest. And then I photoshopped them together, right? Oh my God, it is so hard to find a black person on here. It is so fucking hard. I'm scrolling through it right now and I'm like, who are these white bitches? Sometimes I get an Asian woman and, I'm like, well, at least she's not Caucasian. I guess I can use her. But it does kind of piss me off. It's kind of annoying that I can't find myself anywhere. Whoa, someone write that down. Ooh, here's a photo. Yeah, I like that. Let me save this photo. Download image. Yeah, that's gonna be in the cover right here. It's also interesting. Another reason I got rid of so much social media is because of how many advertisements there are on here, and I want to stop buying stuff that I don't need. And a lot of it are dresses. Like, I'll open a shopping app and I'll just scroll and be like, how many dresses do I want? I think I want 5 dresses. I think I want 10 dresses. I think I want 20 more dresses and I'll be good. And the only reason I'm thinking of a dress is because I saw an ad of it, or because I opened a shopping app and I just typed in dresses and I scrolled aimlessly until I found 5 that I like, and I put them in my cart, and then I close the app and I tell myself, see, you're good, you didn't buy it. But eventually I will. Eventually I'm going to open up my credit card or open up my debit card and I'm going to purchase something I don't need, and it's going to arrive at my house, and all while waiting for it to arrive, my heart is like, oh my gosh, how fun. And then as soon as it gets here, I'm like, okay, anyways, what else do I want to buy? How about nothing, So it's upsetting that I tried to get rid of advertisements, and now Pinterest is also full of fucking ads. Ads and white people. Man. And sometimes also a problem with Pinterest is the aesthetic stuff, because I see so many beautiful, aesthetically pleasing apartments, and that's what I really want. That's, guys, the dream really is to have an aesthetic apartment, but that may take a while. Ooh, this is such a pretty tattoo. I'm thinking of getting another tattoo soon. I just don't know what for it to be. Okay. I think I just got an idea, actually. I want a tramp stamp, and I think I want it to be either a butterfly or flowers, because I do love flowers. So I think maybe a combination of that. Or a fairy. Wait, should I look that up? Fairy? I'm so sorry. I get distracted so easily. These are such pretty tattoos, though. That would kind of be really pretty. I'd have to talk to the tattoo artist and see what his vibe is, what his, or her, what the energy is. How about that? What was I saying? Yeah, not enough black people in here. Even now, looking at the tattoos, all white people. And then once again, sometimes I see one Asian person as well, which is always welcome, dead. What? Okay, this is a scam. I'm sorry. Dark spots, and this is photoshopping. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this crazy ad of there's this magical ointment that someone puts in your face, and suddenly any dark spot on your face disappears, it fades away. And it happens to be on sale right now. Buy it right now, bitch. Some of this stuff, it was like freckles. It was like sun, from being outside of the sun, skin damage / freckles. Magically disappearing from this magical oil you drop on your face, and then an ad, and then another ad, and then another fucking ad. Here it is again. How much is this? Turmeric oil, guys. I mean serum. Turmeric serum. Oh my fucking god, this is just ridiculous. Yep, it's that magical. We know, yes, turmeric can, brighten your skin or whatever, but anything that brightens your skin, you do know what it's doing, right? A layer of your face is getting thinner and thinner. Maybe that's a sacrifice you want to make, but maybe it's not worth it. Oh my gosh, every other fucking post is an ad. Now I'm getting mad. I really did try. Oh my goodness. Here's a workout ad. Oh my goodness. Do you think if I download this Better Me app, then I'm going to lose 30 pounds in a week? Do you guys think I could do it? Eyelash serum. It has nothing to do with genetics. It's this magical serum that you put on your eyelashes. And it gives you eyelash extensions as well, which is really impressive. Oh, this is how you get rid of... Okay, I'm rambling. I know you guys are like, bitch, no one cares about Pinterest. The way you're describing it. You know what I'm doing? I'm putting off doing homework. I'm putting off editing my cover letter. This is why I'm going to put my cover letter. This is the gist. Hello, I'm Sailor Hunter, and I would like to work for your company because I am a very hard worker, and I don't want to work retail for the rest of my life, and because this is my dream, and this is one step closer to Jacob Elordi and an Emmy. So this is my phone number, and this is my website to check out some of the things I've worked on. It has 2 projects on there, so I don't know. If you're impressed by 2 things, then get back at me. Yeah, and whew, my nose. Lordy. And at the very bottom of this, you're going to see a hyperlink to a YouTube video of me singing Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want by the Smiths. I do not agree with them politically. Thank you. Okay. I know that's a different song, but... Okay. Thank you so much for listening to me. My Instagram, when I will eventually post on it again, is Sailor Marie Baby. The podcast's Instagram is Pretend We're on the Phone. Maybe there's a underscore, maybe there isn't, I can't remember. And my TikTok, which I will eventually be on again, is either Sailor Marie Baby or it's Lala the Guru 931. I can't remember right now. But, you know, whatever the vibe is, I'm sure you can find it eventually, or you can't. It's not that deep. I don't be posting good TikToks but my Instagram post, that's where it's at. I wear cute outfits every once in a while. I'm, hey guys, I'm a fucking stylist. Okay, bitch. I'll talk to you guys later. And 2 new beginnings, right? Yeah. We'll see how my new job is.